It was raining heavily the evening Kalpesh left his office. The kind of rain that turns streets into mirrors and slows the entire city down. He stood near the shuttle stop, holding his umbrella, waiting quietly for his ride. A few steps away, a young boy stood under the shade of a small shop, drenched. His clothes were thin, his slippers worn out, and in his hands, he held a stack of newspapers that were already getting wet. Kalpesh noticed him, but looked away. The boy kept trying to protect the newspapers with his body, shifting them from one arm to the other as the wind pushed rain sideways. Finally, Kalpesh walked over and
Why are you
asked,
standing here?
I have to sell these papers before I go home.
How much for all of them?
Sir,
I know, but I can still buy them.
He slowly told him the amount. Kalpesh paid and took all the newspapers. Then, without hesitation, he handed his umbrella to the boy. "Take this," he said. The boy looked confused. "But sir, how will you go?" Kalpesh shrugged lightly. "I will run to my car. You still have a long way to go." The boy held the umbrella carefully, as if it were something precious. With tears in his eyes, he asked softly, "Thank you, sir. May I know your name?" "Kalpesh Mehta," he replied with a smile, before hurrying away through the rain. To Kalpesh, it was just a small act. By the time he reached home, he had already forgotten about it. Years passed. One afternoon, Kalpesh visited a hospital for a routine checkup. As he sat waiting, a young doctor approached him with a warm smile.
Excuse me, are you Kalpesh Mehta?
Kalpesh nodded, surprised. The doctor's eyes lit up. "You probably don't..."
Many years ago on a rainy eve, all my newspapers and gave me your umbrella. I was that boy. That day, I reached home with the money you gave. It meant food for my family that entire week. After that, I studied harder than ever. I wanted to become someone who could help others the same way. I worked through school, earned scholarships, and eventually made it to medical college. Now I treat hundreds of patients every week. Many of them cannot afford care. And I help them, remembering your kindness, and eventually made it to medical college.
Sat there quietly, overwhelmed. What had once felt like a small, forgettable act had grown into something far greater than he had ever imagined. His eyes filled with tears that a single act of kindness can grow beyond what we see.